Hi everyone. Let us go to the last session of quadratic equation, that is exercise 10.4, which completes the chapter. So in this session we need to find out the nature of the roots. The nature of the roots has three conditions. One is discriminant greater than 0, one is discriminant equal to 0, and discriminant less than 0. Come, let us learn about these things. So that is nature of roots of a quadratic equation. So discriminant of a quadratic equation. So discriminant means in a quadratic formula, the quadratic formula which is given here, that is x is equal to minus b plus or minus b square minus 4ac by 2a. Here the value or the term which is inside the square root, that is b square minus 4ac, is called as the discriminant. So which will give us the nature of the roots. Okay. So if we consider a quadratic equation ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0, then its roots are given by the quadratic formula or coordinator. Okay, the expression is called as discriminant, which is denoted by this diagram or the figure delta. So this small triangle, which is also pronounced as delta. So the discriminant delta is equal to b square minus 4ac. Either you can call it as delta or you can call it as discriminant, where the formula is b square minus 4ac. Case 1 is when delta is greater than 0. So when b square minus 4ac after solvation, if it is greater than 0, then it has a positive real number. Okay, then we get two unequal real roots. So the nature of the roots of the case 1 when delta is greater than 0, then the nature is said to be two unequal real roots or two distinct real roots. Case 2 is when delta is equal to 0. That is, after solvation, if b square minus 4ac is equal to 0, then the roots are said to be one double real root, or it is said to be two equal real roots, one double real root or two equal real roots. So this is the nature of the root when delta is equal to 0. Moving on to case 3, that is delta less than 0. When b square minus 4ac, after solvation, we get a negative number. The value is less than 0. Then those equation, the nature of it is said to be no real roots, that is imaginary roots or no real roots. The table below summarizes the three cases of the nature of the roots of a quadratic equation. Case 1 is the condition and next one is the nature of the roots. Condition case 1, if delta is greater than 0, then it is said to be two unequal real roots or two distinct real roots. If delta is equal to 0, then it is one double real root or two equal real roots. Case 3, when delta is less than 0, it is said to be no real roots. So these are the condition and cases for the nature of the roots. Hope you understood this. According to this, we have to solve the questions. Moving on to the first question of exercise 10.4. Find the nature of the roots of the following quadratic equations. If the real roots exist, find them. Okay, first we need to find out the nature of the roots by using the discriminant formula. Later, if they are real roots, if it appears to be real roots, then we have to find it by using the quadratic formula. Okay. So here the first question is in the form of ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0. So here a is equal to 2, b is equal to minus 3 and c is equal to 5. So first we need to find out the nature of the roots. Okay. In order to find the nature of the roots, we need to use this formula, discriminant formula, that is discriminant is equal to or delta is equal to b square minus 4ac. b square minus 4ac. So delta is equal to b square. So b square is, b is minus 3 here. So we need to substitute minus 3 whole square minus 4 into a is 2 and c is 5. So delta is equal to minus 3 whole square is minus 3 into minus 3. 3 3s are 9, minus 4 2s are 8, 8 5s are 40. Here delta will be equal to 40 minus 9, 31, larger number sign, minus. So what happened? Here discriminant is less than 0. Okay, since it has a negative sign, it is less than 0. In this case, it has no real roots. If delta is less than 0, then it has no real roots. So you can see in the question, if the nature of roots If real roots exist, we need to find the roots. If there are no real roots, we have to stop the problem here. Okay, so moving on to the second problem. Here the equation is in the form of ax square plus bx plus c. Here a is equal to 3, b is equal to minus 4 root 3 and c is equal to 4. First we need to find out the nature of the roots. If it has real roots, only in that case we need to find it. Okay, so delta is equal to b square minus 4ac. Delta is equal to b is minus 4 root 3. So minus 4 root 3 whole square minus 4 into a is 3 and c is 4. Delta is equal to, we need to square both the numbers, that is minus 4 whole square and root 3 whole square. Minus 4 3s are 12, 12 4s are 48. So delta is equal to, here square and root get cancels. The remaining 4 square is 16 and 3 here minus 48. So delta is equal to 16 3s are 48 minus 48. So delta will be equal to 0. Okay. If delta is equal to 0, then it has two equal roots. The nature of the roots is said to be two equal roots or two double roots. Okay. So it has two equal roots is the nature of the roots. So if it has two equal roots, then it has a real root, two equal real roots. Okay. And in this case we need to apply the formula and find out the roots. That is minus b plus or minus square root of b square minus 4ac whole divided by 2a. Okay. So x is equal to minus b is minus 4 root 3 plus or minus square root of, we know the value for b square minus 4ac. So what is b square minus 4ac value? So b square minus 4ac value is 0 since we have find it out. So there is no need of doing it once again. If we want, we can do it also. Okay, b square minus 4ac value is 0. So I am directly substituting that. So whole divided by 2 into a. So 2 into a is 3. Okay, so x is equal to, here minus into minus plus 4 root 3. Here root 0 cancels. Okay, there is no need of writing further part. Divide by 2 3s are 6. Here 2 2s are and 2 3s are. So the roots are 2 root 3 by 3. Here what we can do is 3 is also equal to root 3 into root 3, because root 3 into root 3 is root 3 whole square, square and root get cancels, then it will then the 3 will comes. So instead of 3 I am writing root 3 into root 3. Here root 3 get cancels. So the value for x is 2 root 3. Okay, so 2 root 3. We can write another one, that is it has two equal roots. It has two equal roots. Okay, that's why we are writing it twice. It has two equal roots. This is the way of doing it. Moving on to the third problem. Here a is equal to 2, b is equal to minus 6 and c is equal to 3. First we need to find out the nature of the roots. So we have to apply delta formula. Delta is equal to b square minus 4ac. Delta is equal to b is minus 6. So minus 6 whole square minus 4 into a is 2 and c is 3. So delta is equal to minus 6 whole square is 36. Minus 4 2s are 8. 8 3s are 24. So delta is equal to 12. So if delta is equal to 12 means delta is greater than 0, then it has two distinct real roots. Distinct means different. Distinct real roots or two unequal real roots. So if delta is equal to 0, then it has two equal roots, where if delta is greater than 0, it has two distinct real roots, and if delta is less than 0, it has no real roots. Okay, these are the nature of the roots. If it has real roots, then we have to find the roots here by applying quadratic formula. So minus b plus or minus b square minus 4ac whole divided by 2a. So x is equal to, here minus b is minus 6, so minus of minus 6 plus or minus square root of minus b is minus 6 whole square minus 4 into a into c is 3. A is 2 into 2. So x is equal to minus into minus plus 6 plus or minus square root of b square is 6 square is 36 minus 4 2s are 8, 8 3s are 24, 2 2s are 4. X is equal to 6 plus or minus root 36 minus 24. We already know that 36 minus 24 is 12 whole divided by 4. So x is equal to 6 plus or minus, we can split this 12 as 4 3s are. Okay. So what will happens, 6 plus or minus, the root of 4 is 2. If I take 4 outside of the root, it will become 2. So 2 root 3 divided by 4. So x is equal to, since 2 and 6 is divisible by the same number 2, I am taking 2 common here. So the remaining will be 2 3s are 6 plus or minus 2 1s are 2. There is no need of writing it. You can write root 3 directly and by 4. Here 2 1s are and 2 2s are. So the answer for the root is 3 plus or minus root 3 by 2. Here there are two distinct real roots. That is x is equal to 3 plus root 3 by 2 is one answer, and 3 minus root 3 by 2 is another answer for this. Okay, I hope you understood this. Moving on to the second question of exercise 10.4. So here we need to find the value of k. So which is missing, we need to find the value of k, where the nature of roots they have already given, that is they have two equal roots. They have two equal roots means delta is equal to 0. So two equal roots, the case for two equal roots is delta is equal to 0. So delta means b square minus 4ac is equal to 0. Here in the question given, here a is equal to 2, b is equal to k, and c is equal to 3. We need to substitute the values into this equation. So b is k. So k square minus 4 into a is 2 and c is 3. So which is equal to 0. So k square minus 4 2s are 8, 8 3s are 24 is equal to 0. So k square, I will be shifting minus 24 to right hand side, it will become plus 24. K is equal to plus or minus square root of 24. So k is equal to plus or minus square root of 6 4s are 24. K is equal to plus or minus, if I take 4 outside, it will become 2. The square root of 4 is 2, that is plus or minus 2 root 6. So since we know that if delta is equal to 0, then the nature of the roots as it has two equal roots, right? It has two equal roots, that is k is equal to plus or minus 2 root 6 is the two equal roots. Okay. So moving on to the second sub question, kx into x minus 2 plus 6 is equal to 0. Here we need to multiply it, kx square minus 2kx plus 6 is equal to 0. Here, so this equation is in the form of ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0. Here a is equal to k, b is equal to minus 2k, and c is equal to 6. So here already they have given the nature of the roots are equal, therefore delta is equal to 0, that is b square minus 4ac is equal to 0. Here b is minus 2k, therefore minus 2k whole square minus 4 into a is k and c is 6. So minus 2k square is minus 2 square is 4 and k is k square minus 6 4s are 24k is equal to 0. So 4k square, I will be shifting minus 24k to right hand side, it will become 24k. So here 1k get cancels. So remaining is 4k is equal to 24. K is equal to 24 divided by 4. So 4 6 are. So the value of k is 6. Okay, the value of k is 6. Again, there is one more value where we can find it out by another method. Since it has two equal real roots. Okay. So here 4k square minus 24k. Either you can do this or do this. Okay, both are same. Here we can take 4k as common. If I take 4k common, the remaining will be k minus 4 6 is equal to 0. Here two equations we will get. One is 4k is equal to 0 and another one is k minus 6 is equal to 0. Here k is equal to 0 by 4 and here k is equal to 6. Therefore, k is equal to 0 by 4 is 0 and k is equal to 6. Okay, you can do either of this. I hope you understood this problem. Moving on to the third problem. Is it possible to design a rectangular mango grove whose length is twice its breadth and the area is 800 meters square? If so, find its length and breadth. Okay, if possible, we have to find the length and breadth. So first, here length and breadth is not given. So let the breadth be x meter. Okay, let the breadth be x meters. Here they have given length is twice its breadth. Okay, therefore let the length be twice its breadth means 2x. So 2x meters. Here area is also given. Area is equal to 800 meter square. So it is a rectangular mango grove. So area of rectangle. Area of rectangle is equal to length into breadth. Area of rectangle is 800 is equal to length is 2x and breadth is x. Therefore 800 is equal to 2x square. So x square is equal to 800 divided by 2, that is 400. So it will be like x square minus 400. I will be shifting it the 400 this side. Okay, I will do one more step. That is x square minus 400 is equal to 0. Why I am directly now not solving the equation? Because first we need to find out, is it possible to design a rectangular mango grove? That is the question. First we have to prove that it is possible. Okay, so this equation will be in the form of ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0. Here a is 1 where b is not given, so we can write it as 0 and c is minus 400. So in order to find out the nature, we have to apply the delta formula, b square minus 4ac. Okay, so next delta is equal to, here b is 0, so 0 square minus 4ac. 4 into 1 into c is 400. Okay, so delta is equal to 0 square is 0 itself. Here minus into minus is plus, 4 4s are 16, so 1600. So delta is equal to 1600. 1600 means delta will be greater than 0. If delta is greater than 0, then the case is it has two equal, so two distinct, not equal, unequal, two distinct real roots. So if there is two unequal distinct roots, two unequal or distinct roots, then it is possible to, we have to write this line, because in the question they have asked, is it possible to design a rectangular mango grove? So we have to prove that then it is possible to, since we got real roots here, then it is possible to design a rectangular mango grove. Rectangular mango grove. Okay, so after proving this, so once we have proved that, we need to find out length and breadth. Okay, so next we have to take this equation. Okay, so let this be equation 1. So by equation 1, x square minus 400 is equal to 0. So x square is equal to 400. So x is equal to plus or minus square root of 400. Square root of 400 is 20. Okay, since length can't be a negative sign, so we can take x as 20 itself, positive, plus 20. So breadth is taken as x and length is taken as 2x. So therefore breadth x is equal to 20 meter and length 2x is equal to 2 into 20, that is equal to 40 meter. So these are the things we need to find out. I hope you understood this. Moving on to the fourth question. The fourth question says that, is the following situation possible? If so, determine their present ages. The sum of the ages of the two friends is 20 years. 4 years ago, the product of the ages in years was 48. There are two friends whose sum of the ages is 20 years, okay? And we don't know the age of both. So let age of friend 1 be x years, okay? And we know that the sum of the age of two friends is equal to 20 years. If the age of friend 1 is x years, then let age of friend 2 be 20 minus x years, because the sum of the age of two friends is 20. If one is x, then the other have to be 20 minus x, right? So the other friend is 20 minus x. Here they have given 4 years ago. So 4 years ago, friend 1 is equal to x minus 4. Okay, friend 1 is equal to x minus 4. And friend 2 is equal to 20 minus x minus 4 years ago. So it will become 20 minus 4 is 16 minus x. So first friend is x minus 4, second is 16 minus x. Next, the product of the ages in years was 48. The product of the age after 4 years, the product of the age, that is x minus 4 into 16 minus x. The product of the age is equal to 48. First we have to make it as an quadratic equation, okay? That is x into 16 minus x minus 4 into 16 minus x is equal to 48. So x into 16 is 16x minus x into x is x square minus 16 4s are 48 minus minus plus x into 4 is 4x. Oh, sorry, 16 4s are 64. So 16 4s are 64 is equal to 48. Here we need to group it. Minus x square plus 16x plus 4x minus 64 and minus 48 is equal to 0. Here minus x square plus 20x minus 112 is equal to 0. Since minus is here, I will be taking common of it. So x square minus 20x plus 112 is equal to 0. So it is in the form of ax square. So ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0. Here a is equal to 1, b is equal to minus 20 and c is equal to 112. We need to find the nature of the roots by using delta formula, that is b square minus 4ac. So delta is equal to, here b is minus 20, so minus 20 whole square minus 4 into a is 1 and c is 112. So delta is equal to minus 20 whole square is 20 square is 400 minus 4 2s are 8 and 448. Okay, so delta is equal to 400 minus 448 is minus 48. So delta is less than 0. So if delta is less than 0 means it has no real roots. Therefore, this given situation is not possible. So this given situation is not possible. I hope you understood this. Moving on to the last question of this session and the last question of this quadratic equation chapter. The question is it possible to design a rectangular park of perimeter 80 meter and area 400 meter square? Okay, here perimeter is given. Perimeter is 80 meter and area is 400 meter square. Okay, so the perimeter of a rectangle. The perimeter of a rectangle is given by 2L plus 2B. So 2L plus 2B is 2 into L plus B. So length and breadth. So 2L plus 2B is the perimeter of the rectangle. So where perimeter is given as 80 meter. Therefore 80 is equal to 2 into L plus B. So 80 divided by 2 is equal to L plus B. So 2 ones are 2 40s are. Therefore L plus B is equal to 40. We can take equation for either L or B. Okay, so I will be taking for L, that is L is equal to 40 minus B. So let this be equation number 1. Okay, so next perimeter given. Next is area. Okay, area of a rectangle. Area of a rectangle. Area of a rectangle is equal to length into breadth. Here area is given as 400 meter square is equal to length. The equation for length is 40 minus B into B. Okay, so 400 is equal to 40 into B is 40B minus B into B, B square. Okay, so I will be shifting this B square to left hand side. It will become plus B square minus 40B plus 400 is equal to 0. So next we need to find out whether this equation is possible, because in the question they have given, is it possible to design a rectangular park? If real roots exist means then it is possible to design a rectangular park. Okay, so this equation is in the form of ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0. Here a is equal to 1, b is equal to minus 40 and c is equal to 400. Okay, so in order to find out the nature of the roots, we need to apply delta formula, that is b square minus 4ac. So delta is equal to, substitute the values, b is minus 40. So minus 40 whole square minus 4 into a is 1 and c is 400. So delta is equal to 40 square. So 4 4s are 16. So 40 square is 1600 minus 4 4s are 16, 1600. Here delta will become equal to 0. If delta is equal to 0, it has 2 equal real roots. Okay, it has 2 equal real roots. So if it has 2 equal real roots, then it is possible to design a rectangular park. Therefore, it is possible to design a rectangular park. Okay, now we need to apply the quadratic formula. The quadratic formula is x is equal to minus b plus or minus square root of b square minus 4ac whole divided by 2a. Okay, so x is equal to b, here is b is minus 40, so minus of minus 40 plus or minus this b square minus 4ac we have already found out, b square minus 4ac is equal to 0. So I will be directly applying that. So divide by 2 into a is equal to 1. So x is equal to minus into minus plus 40 divided by 2 root 0, this cancels. So divide by 2, 2 ones are 2 20s are. Okay, so x is equal to 20. So this will be the breadth. X is equal to 20 will be the breadth. So since therefore breadth b is equal to 20 meter, length is given in equation 1, that is 40 minus b, that is 40 minus 20, that is equal to 20 meter. So this is the last question. I hope you understood this, and thanks for watching. If you have any doubt or queries, please comment me on the comment section below. Thanks for watching my videos.